when you decide to explore your subconscious mind and see what might be there. One useful tool that we practice in the courses, it's called muscle testing. Muscle testing is also used in the emotions code or other schools of spirituality, because it is so widely understood to be relevant for knowing yourself better. The muscle testing, it's not an objective test, so you will not actually find out the truth about life and God and everything, but you will have your body answer and your subconscious mind answer to questions about how you see them, how you see your body, your mind, your relationships, the world around you. So it's a reflection, it's a subjective reflection of your deeper reality, if you allow it to work for you and not block it by censoring the responses. So I would like to invite you, if you are interested in exploring two methods how to do the muscle testing by yourself. So let's do the muscle testing. I will show you two, maybe three ways to do the muscle testing. As I said, muscle testing, it's not the truth of God. So you will not find out what the lottery numbers will be on Sunday. And you will not find out with the muscle testing if your husband or wife cheats on you. But what you will find out is whether your subconscious believes you are cheated or not cheated. Or if, for example, you want to know if Johnny loves you. You will not find out if Johnny actually loves you using the muscle testing technique, but you will find out what your subconscious mind thinks if he loves you or not. And these things are rather important, because at one point in your life you realize that what you think tends to manifest. So it's very important to adapt your subconscious thinking to realities that you want to have in your life. For example, if by the fact that you were cheated on priorly by other men, you might have a fear, and you might think that what if this one is also cheating on me? Then with muscle testing you will discover that you have this belief that Johnny is cheating on you, but if you change it, you will actually see that none of your fears were reality. But if you keep the program in your subconscious mind, this program will make you behave, maybe will make you say things, will make you be maybe less loving, less tender, less attentive to the person that you are with, sooner or later sending them into the arms of another one by your attitude. But this attitude was prior to this generated by that simple subconscious fear or subconscious belief that you are cheated on. So it's very important to see. Also, for example, if you are in a relationship and your subconscious mind says that you are not worthy of being loved, or that Johnny doesn't love you, then even if Johnny would bring you the moon or would bring you tons of flowers and gifts and do anything for you, if your subconscious programs are not aligned with receiving love, you will not see his acts of love, you will not see his dedication, and you might be in the presence of the greatest romance and still live in your head as if that's not true, that's too good to be true, that's not possible, maybe he is hiding something or behaving like this out of some secret motives, not out of true love. And so therefore muscle testing is good, because it helps us see shadows, parts of our shadow. And also sometimes it's even interesting, because you can use the muscle testing to find out if some of the things that are happening to you have roots in other lives, in other times, and it's fun. For example, I remember using muscle testing technique to find out if me and my husband have been killing each other in past lifetimes. And we've been friends and we've been companions like like bodies in other incarnations. But it was fun to realize that I killed him, he killed me, so we are like, okay, so we killed each other. Okay, so now we can trust each other, that we know both that we can go to the extremes, and also now in this lifetime at least take it to the positive extreme, not to the negative extreme. So we are dedicated to our spiritual evolution, and we are here for each other. So first and easiest method to do the self-testing is with the ring. The ring means you will use the pointing finger and the big one and squeeze them tightly, like really, really strong. So if somebody would try to break apart these two fingers, they would have difficulties doing it. And then using the other two fingers, you will try to push these two apart. But with these two, you will hold on tightly. Yes, so you will close your eyes for this process, and you will look with your eyes down so that you don't influence the answer. But for now, you just keep your eyes open for a little while until I explain the whole process. So you keep your fingers tight, and then you try to separate these two. I will show you exactly what I would do, okay? And then say yes and try to break them apart. And then you release, yes, and then say no, and again try to break them apart. And you will see that there is a difference of strength between the two movements. At the first one, they should be more tight, and at the second one, at the negation, when you say no, they will be less tight, even if you push or even if you press with the same strength. So you say yes and you see how strong you hold it, and then you say no and see how strongly or easily they break apart. After you do this, if it works like this, then you are safe to say you can use this method in order to continue to muscle test affirmations like, for example, I love myself, and you hold on tightly and say I love myself, and then see if they break apart or no. If they don't break, the answer is yes. I mean, the statement that I just said, it's true for my subconscious. If they would break apart, like for example, I hate myself, it's a no. Yes, because they went, it is not a truth for my subconscious mind. So when something is true for my subconscious mind, they stick together. When something is not true or non-existent for my subconscious mind, they break apart. So, and this is how we will do the first. This is the first and easiest method, and you can use it anytime, even if you are in a bus stop and if you remember something, or in an airplane, you can do the muscle testing like this. And I have prepared a few affirmations for you to test, and I invite you to first and foremost just try to do the yes and no, and see if at yes it stays and at no it breaks. Some people, instead of pushing with these two, with the other two fingers, they just simply use the pointing one, so that they try to go through the ring, and that yes usually they don't get to, and that no they go through it easily. So you can do like this. Just I give you a few seconds to try it for yourself. And then there is another very funny way of testing, which I learned from my husband. And this is holding your eyes closed. You say yes and you try to swallow. And then you say no and you try to swallow. And you can try this. And you will see sometimes a big difference. Yes allows you to swallow easily. No just holds your muscles tightened here. And you can use also this. And how this would work is if I say something like, I am worthy of being rich, and I swallow, yes, I'm worthy. Or if I say, I deserve to be punished, no. Okay, so my it's like my I cannot swallow this topic. So you can also use this method. Another method which mostly we use in our Theta Healing classes, it's the one where you stand up on your feet and you use your belly, and you will use your body as um, as a pendulum. So I will show you just by sitting on my side, with my side to you. So if I say yes, my body will lean forward, and if I say no, my body will lean backwards. And this is how I know that I can move on and test something with this. So my body responds to positive or to truth with strength, and to negativity or something that is false with weakness. And you may find more explanations about why the muscle testing techniques works in the works of Dr. John Diamond. He has a book which is called Your Body Doesn't Lie, and he explains there the kinesiology, the applied kinesiology. Muscle testing, it is applied kinesiology, but it's applied in reference to working with the subconscious mind. Usually the applied kinesiology has to do work as a research tool, has to do more with the truth, the actual truth about different situations. But you will find this topic also interesting to explore. But for us, just to know that when our body is being given a signal that it considers it is something true for him, it feels strongly, and when it's something that it's not true for him, it goes weak. It's enough in order to use it. So now I will give you a few affirmations just to try them and see how do they work for you. For example, you can test I am beautiful with either one of the three methods that I just shared, with the ring or with the swallowing or with the pendulum. I mean, standing straight and using your body to move and allowing it to lean forward or backwards. And the first sentence is I'm beautiful. The next one is I'm smart. The next one is I deserve to be happy. The next one, I can be rich. And the last one, I must work hard for everything I want. Okay, so if you have tested these sentences, you will see that for some of them, your body goes strong, and for some of them, your body goes weak. For example, if your body goes weak at I deserve to be rich, your body and your subconscious mind will work against you and will sabotage you uh, at initiatives or ideas that might actually fulfill the concept of being rich. And in doing so, the subconscious is trying to protect you and honor the program that you have within. The subconscious mind thinks that every program that it has, it's good and it serves you. And actually it was put in place at one point or another in time in order to serve you. For example, if in times of war your ancestors were run by Russians, you might have decided on a family lineage that Russians are dangerous. And now in your subconscious mind, if you will test Russians are dangerous, it will come out as a yes. Not because you personally had an experience with Russians, but because your great-grandmother was attacked or maybe was even abused by the Russians in World War II. And this memory stays and was passed on throughout generations up to you, and it will be passed on if you don't stop this legacy. So it is the most important thing that you can offer your children is to clean up your own baggage, because what you clean up in yourself, you will not pass on to your future generations. You will not pass on to your children, to your grandchildren. And it's very interesting to learn that, for example, there is a biologist called Rupert Sheldrake, for those who are not familiar with his work, and he brought about more evidence about the concept of morphogenetic fields. These are actually fields of information. Yes, it's like a cloud, a cloud of data that we share with those who share our bloodline. So whenever you work on something and whenever you change something in the data that you share with your family, this data, this new input is available for all of them. So it's very generous from you to actually change the destiny of your family. If your entire family was poor or they had to work hard for everything that they got in life, although it may be a good motto, I mean, like really to work hard, to dedicate yourself, sometimes it is counterproductive, because, for example, maybe in these times you will not want to work so hard. When you become a parent, maybe you want to dedicate more time to your family, to your children, or maybe you want to dedicate more time to your passions, to your hobbies. So working hard, it's not necessarily useful in certain situations, and might even be very frustrating to find yourself working hard even when you don't want to. So you discover you have this program, and then you learn how to change it with theta healing or with other techniques, and then you go about and change this. And one thing leads to another, and then your life starts to change in order to honor your programs, the new ones.